Well, I'm here today with you having a little cup of tea, doing another little crafting project. All right, well, you guys know I have the ultimate sweet tooth, and I've always had this thing, you know, any form of sweet. Pastries, candy, sugar of any form. There's always a bowl of them in the studio. You know, lived in France for a couple years and ate my sugar. My grandmother always used to buy these cool little chocolate boxes, these chocolate heart boxes, and I just love how old-fashioned they are. And I was inspired by the fact that she used to buy these and that she's French. And you know, when you go to France, all of their chocolates are covered in the most beautiful papers and everything. And not that this isn't cute and kitschy in, you know, that kind of way, but I thought, okay, I'm gonna make something really darling. So, you know, these, you can buy these really high quality chocolates, or you can buy, you know, go and get your average, you know, $3 a box kind of thing. Like I always buy these for my kids, but I thought I would make it so beautiful so that once the chocolates are gone, you're not ditching the box, you're keeping this beautiful box. So I'm gonna walk you through this really fun, simple project. And you know me, I keep everything. I always have. So I have this wallpaper. This was actually from our foyer, and I just, even if it's little pieces like this, I keep them. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, where do you put all this stuff? But, you know, tuck it away in boxes, hide it, and then you'll discover it and find that it's just wonderful stuff to use. So all I'm going to do is basically cover the front of this box and tie a gorgeous ribbon around it to make it even more special than it already is. So I love, you know, I'm kind of looking at this whole thing. I love this section, but I love this little pattern right here. So, you know, like that's so pretty right there. But I think I'm going to kind of zero in down there. So all I'm doing really is laying my box down, and I'm just going to trace it. You know, this is super simple, but it's très charmant, very adorable, charming. And I'm going to get my scissors. Of course, I had to go in the middle of the paper naturally to ruin the rest of it. But I'm just going to cut that beautiful heart out. And, you know, if you do keep papers like this, just don't forget, you know, like this is wallpaper, of course, and it's flocked. And that's one of the things I think that makes this so interesting and special. But, you know, keep any sorts of papers. I, of course, got this from my grandmother, too, because literally she would unwrap a present and then fold all the paper up and take it home with her. And then I would find it like tucked under her bed, or I'd find it in her linen closet or anywhere. Now at this point, I'm just going to do it like this, but you could certainly, you know, do something very marvelous, like use your little pinking shears, you know, the little jaggedy edges, and add that, or a little scallop along the edge would be darling. So this is just perfect. Look how cute this is going to be. So that's just going to fit on there nicely. So what I do in these cases is get yourself a can of, and if you don't have it, use whatever you want. But this is just spray adhesive. It's so easy to use. Don't use it don't use it inside unless you have really good ventilation. And you definitely don't want to use it anywhere near an open flame or anything like that. Just be really aware when you're using anything flammable. Of course, safety first. So all I'm going to do is just spray the whole thing. And I spray it pretty well because, you know, I really want it to stick. And since this is also flocked wallpaper, it's a little bit thicker. And I'm just going to there we go. It's positioned nicely. There we go. And I'm just going to turn it over and, you know, just kind of press it down, make sure it's really nicely on there. And certainly feel free to do the back, or, you know, however you want to further embellish this. But I think it's really cute like that. I mean, of course, I'm not going to throw a box like this away. I'm going to use it for my jewelry, or, you know, put little goodies in it. And then to top it off, I have a bunch of different ribbons. So certainly, like, this is really cute. I love fun, funky patterns mixed together. No different than the way I like to dress or the foods I like to eat. I love layering things and mixing things up in a really fun way. So, you know, I've got a couple of options out here. This chocolate brown is gorgeous with it, isn't it? But I kind of like this too, because it's sort of funky and it's a little bit Scandinavian, along with this, you know, just absolutely smashing color. So all I'm going to do with this is basically I'm going to tie a big, gorgeous bow, and I'm going to make it nice and long. Come here, darling. There we go. And I'll move it off to the side, just the tiniest little bit. And who would not want to get one of these in their mailbox, on their doorstep, wherever you leave your Valentines? You don't have to tell us. Okay, so let's see how this is coming along. This is even cute to do for kids and stuff too, because, you know, they love anything that is absolutely adorable. So look how cute that is. Isn't that just beautiful? You know, pretty bow, gorgeous flocked paper. You could put a little tag on it if you wanted to. You know, this is just taking something ordinary and making it extraordinary.